Figure of speech. First figure of speech is alliteration. Alliteration is the repetition of the beginning sound of neighboring words. Example includes she sells seashells. Again, you can see S is repeated in all the words. Same way that coming to the next example is Walter wondered where Winnie was. The first word is repeated, W. In another example, blue baby bonnet bobbed through the bayou. Again, B is repeated in this example. Coming to the next figure of speech, onomatopoeia. It is a figure of speech in which the sound suggests the sense of meaning. So here the sound plays an important role. Like it is already given, it can be the machine noises like honk, beep, broom, clang, zap, booming. It can be an animal names like cuckoo, whip, whirl, whooping crane, and chickadee. It can be an impact sound like boom, crash, whack, thump, bang. So giving an example in a sentence form, I babbled on the pebbles. Cannon to the right of them, cannon to the left of them, volleyed and thunder. It is the example of Tennyson's poetry. Here the babble suggests the flow of the river on the pebble, and the cannon suggests the booming sound heard during a battle. Other examples we can say about an onomatopoeia is murmuring of innumerable bees, the buzzing of flies, the swords clanged and the gun boomed. I heard the water lapping on the crag, the murmurous haunt of flies on summer eves. The carpet fell with a thud on the ground. Grunt, grunt goes the horn. Next one is pun. It is a joke exploiting the different possible meaning of a word, or the fact that there are words which sound alike but have different meaning. In other words, we can say that a pun is a play on words centering on the word with more than one meaning, or words that sound alike. It can be a homophone. It is most often used for humor, but it can also make you think differently about a subject if it changes the original meaning of the text. It is used in literature, in different plays like William Shakespeare's plays like Romeo and Juliet, Oscar Wilde, The Importance of Being Earnest, fictions, Lewis Carroll, Alice Adventure in Wonderland. Here the Alice confuses the word TALE, tail, and TAIL, tail. In Charles Dickens' fiction novel Great Expectation, so you can see pun is being used by different authors in different things. Here in this we can say I have been the dentist many times, so I know the drill. See here the pun is there, different meaning is there. And she had a photographic memory but never developed this. Nobody has a photographic memory, but still it is being described over here. It is a pun over here, a humor over here. Now the next one is irony. Irony occurs when there's a marked contrast between what is said and what is meant, or between appearance and reality. So this is used by the authors to show the two situations, which is what is said is completely different from the reality. For example, how nice, she said, when I told her I had to work all weekend. It is a verbal irony. Next is the traffic cop get suspended for not paying his parking tickets. It is a situational irony. The next one is the Titanic was said to be unsinkable but sank on its first voyage. It is situational irony. Assonance. Assonance is a repetition of vowel sound, not just letters, in words that are close together. The sounds don't have to be at the beginning of the word. For example, it includes for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angel named Lenore. Therefore, all season shall be sweet to thee by Coleridge. So you can see there is a vowel sound which is repeated over here. Now coming to the next figure of speech, that is anaphora. So anaphora is a technique where several phrases or verses begin with the same word or words. You can see it begins with the same word or words. For example, you can see I came, I saw, I conquered. It is taken from Julius Caesar, which is being used by Shakespeare. Mad world, mad king, mad composition. King Jones 2, it is a drama, King Jones 2 by William Shakespeare. So both are the plays of William Shakespeare. Here anaphora is being used. Now coming to the next figure of speech, apostrophe. A figure of speech in which one directly addresses an absent or imaginary person or some abstraction is apostrophe. It can be a personified idea, the absent thing or a person addressed as if present, inanimate object or abstraction as if living or conscious. So this is often used when emotions become more intense, like hello darkness, my old friend, I have come to talk with you again, written by Paul Simon. Another examples are O solitude, where are thy charm? In the above example, solitude has been addressed as a person. O Julius Caesar, thou art mighty yet. This is the line from Julius Caesar by Shakespeare. Milton, thou shouldn't be living at the hour. O death, where is the sting? O grave, where is thy victory? So these are the examples. Coming to the next figure of speech, oxymeron. It is association of two words or phrases having opposite meaning. Or we can say it has two contradictory terms used together. For example, this is another fine mess you have got us into. There is a real love-hate relationship developing between the two of them. Suddenly, the room filled with deafening silence. Other examples you can just say is James, I was the wisest fool in Christendom. Here you can see that the James I had two opposite qualities, wisdom and foolishness. He is idly busy nowadays. His honor rooted in dishonor brought him no fame. This is an open secret. Life is bittersweet. The boy is regularly irregular. He was feeling sweet pain of love. He is the wisest fool in his group. Coming to the next figure of speech, hyperbole. Hyperbole is a figure of speech in which things are represented as greater or less, better or worse than they really are. It is used as aggravation for emphasis or effect. For example, some of the sentences are, I have told you to stop 1,000 times. That must have cost $1 billion. I could do this forever. She's older than dirt. Everybody knows that. Some other sentences are said to be hyperbole are, she wept oceans of tears. Nobody can weep. like in oceans of tear. But it has been said, she wept oceans of tear. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. 10,000 saw I at a glance. They built a nation's pillar deep and left them to the sky. O Hamlet, thou hasn't cleft my heart in twain, charging an army while all the worlds wonder. So, here in the above sentence, that Hamlet was so much pained that his heart was broken to pieces. And in the second example, they charged so violently that the entire world was amazed. So, these are some of the examples of hyperbole. Now, these were some of the figure of speech I discussed. Thank you. Thank you all.